Welcome everyone. So, Chetna ji,
Mm.
I want you to do something for me right now.
Yes.
Visualize you have a single grain of sand. Just
Okay.
imagine it Mhm. between
Okay.
your fingers.
Okay. I'm imagining that.
So, that grain is our universe, the entire universe, all the
Oh,
galaxies, all the stars, everything the James Webb telescope will ever photograph. Hmm.
wow. So the whole universe is one grain. That's it.
Yes, yes, yeah.
But yes, like previous podcast, it sounds like it's so big.
So big, yes. So one grain, and today we are going to count the beach.
Oh,
One single grain on the beach.
okay. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
Great. So
yes.
welcome
So,
back
yeah.
to Life and Multiverse, I guess.
The
Yeah.
ladder
So,
of creation. Yes. I am Mona, and honestly, Chetnaji, this might be the most mind blowing chapter we have touched so far. Chapter
mm,
12
chapter 12.
of Life in Multiverse book and G1 to G17, the great universes.
Wow.
Yeah,
So before we climb that ladder, Monaji, let's get our feet on the ground because Bapuji's framework is very precise. Walk us up step by step, please.
yeah, let's do it. So, the smallest unit of creation we talk about is the solar system.
Yeah.
One sun, one planetary system is spread over roughly 1 light year of space. And the owner, the ruler of one solar system is Shiva.
Yes. And one solar system, one Shiva. Okay, we understand that.
Yeah. So now gather infinite solar systems together and you
Mhm.
get the next level up the galaxy, our Milky Way. And the ruler of a galaxy is Mahashiva.
Okay. So Maha is like adding a rung to the ladder.
Yes, exactly. So keep climbing, bring many galaxies together and form a universe. Its ruler is Param Mahashiv.
Mhm.
So sitting right at the center point.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm.
And here is the line from book that stopped me cold. Science says there are as many universes out there as there are grains of sand on the sea beach.
Yes. That is the grain of sand from our cold open. One universe is a single grain. And gather all those countless universe grains together.
And you get a multiverse.
Yes, yeah. A multiverse, and that is where the real story of this chapter begins.
Wow.
Mhm.
So, next segment, Bapuji explained about the Kala and our fallen multiverse.
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
so before we step inside our multiverse, there is a word we have to define as Kala
Mm.
because it is going to come in between throughout the
Yeah.
chapter.
Yes, yeah. So kala is the word, the key to everything here. Kala means the creative power of a soul, the
Mhm.
power to create. And think of it as the wattage of divine light inside a creator.
Wow. So give me the scale so that we can visualize.
Yeah, so it's beautifully simple. A solar system is created from 1 to 4 kala of power. We can say 1 to 4 celestial degree.
Right.
A galaxy needs 8 to 12 celestial degree. A
Mhm.
universe takes 16 to 20 celestial degrees. And our multiverse, which is group of universes, is 100 celestial degree.
Wow, such a
Yes,
big difference. So you
yes,
said
yes,
solar system power is 1 to 4 kala, and we are
yes,
talking about multiverse, which
yeah,
is 100 kala.
yes,
So
yeah.
100, that does it stop there or
It doesn't. It
oh my
doesn't.
God.
There are infinite multiverses, and they were all created by being of like 101 celestial degree. What the
Okay.
book calls the first generation, the first
Mhm.
PD, or the first uh, ladder, we can say. That 101 celestial degree creator spun off trillions of 100 celestial degree multiverses.
Okay. So this is the part that genuinely moved me, Monaji, because our multiverse is different from all others.
Mhm.
And can you tell them why, like why it is so?
Yeah. So our multiverse has fallen. It started at 100 kala, we can say 100 celestial degree, pure, supreme, divine, energetic creation. And our
Hmm.
immense stretches of time, as more and more souls were created, the power gradually declined from
Hmm.
100 all the way down to minus 100 celestial degree. So you
So
can imagine soul
minus
powers. Yeah.
100?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And that fall is exactly why we have a physical world made of five gross elements: physical, earth, bodies, matter, the world you can touch. Yeah.
Okay, and here is the heartbreaking part. The book says this has happened in no other multiverse, only our multiverse.
Yes. Only ours. Yes. In every other multiverse, there is still no gross or physical world. They are still made of supreme, subtle elements, far more powerful than anything here. So, our multiverse is the only one where souls get caught in the never ending cycle of birth and death. But you can imagine the other multiverses are completely free from this bondage.
Wow. So this wheel of the birth and death we all are riding, it's not the default setting of the creation.
No,
It's a like a symptom of
yes, it's a
a fall.
symptom of a fall. Yes, that is the whole emotional weight of this chapter, Chetnaji. We are not at the top, we are
Mhm.
inside the one place that came down.
Wow.
Mhm.
So, all right. So, inside this one fallen multiverse, there are 17 layers of creation. G1 is at the bottom and
Mhm.
G70 at the top. Right?
Yes.
So, let's let's go from 1 to 17.
Yes, yeah. So picture it like a 17-story tower of light. The ground
Mhm.
floor is G1, the
Oh.
great universe. Inside one G1 are infinite universes orbiting. Its ruler is Param Mahashiva, sitting
Mhm.
at the center in pure incorporeal light.
Okay. And the deeper structure of every floor is basically the same blueprint, right?
Yes, same
Similar.
architecture, every
Mhm.
single level. At the dead
Okay.
center, the incorporeal creator, pure supreme light. And around him is subtle layer where his subtle form and his, like we talked about, the Shakti, the might reside.
Mhm.
Then come the security layers, the goddesses, we can say the Mahashaktis. Yes.
And those numbers are unforgettable. Can we lay them out?
Yeah, sure. Layer by layer. 108 Mahashaktis closest to the creator.
Okay.
Then come the 16,000, and then 900,000. Then 2 crore, like 20 million. And in the higher universes, even 33 crores, we can say 330 million.
Mhm. Wow.
So much
So
number, yes.
330 million goddesses guarding a single floor of this tower. We can say
Yes,
that.
yes, we can say that. And beyond them, the layers of Mahavishnu and Mahabrahma. And then six final layers for traveling souls. Three inner layers for souls born in that universe, and three outer layers for visiting souls who are journeying from other dimensions.
Oh, so there is a cosmic tourism. Souls actually travel
Mhm.
between these universes.
Yes, they do. And there are, we can say, rest stops built for
Oh,
them. And now here,
okay. I guess we lost you for a second.
okay,
It's
sorry
your
about,
back.
yeah.
No problem.
So there are rest stops built for them. Now here is the pattern I want everyone to hold on to as you climb from G1 towards G17. Two things steadily change.
The
So
light goes up.
yeah, the supreme light. Supreme light goes up and the supreme elements go up. And down at
Okay.
G1, the atmosphere is barely 0.001% supreme light. The place is almost entirely physical, but climb all the way to G17 and you are at 80 to 85% supreme elements. So as we go up, the supreme elements, the percentage of supreme elements go up and the supreme light also.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Jivan is heavy and dense, almost physical, and
Mhm.
G70 is nearly pure divinity. We can say that?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Every floor up, the physical thins out and the divine pours in. By
Mm,
G17, you are standing in an ocean of supreme light with the gross world reduced to a whisper, we can say.
wow.
Hmm.
So, Monaji, one thing surprised me, this entire structure, such a big structure, isn't just a spiritual, it's like administrative. There is a whole governance system, right, around that.
Yes, it's very stungly, yeah, we can say organized. Imagine a problem arises somewhere in G1. Where does it go first?
So, you tell me what Bapuji told.
Yeah, it goes to Mahabrahma first. If he
Okay,
cannot solve it, it escalates to Mahavishnu.
okay.
Still unsolved, it moves up to 900,000, we can say, goddesses, Mahashaktis, and then the 16,000, and finally to the inner 108 supreme souls. Yeah. So it
Wow. So,
starts
and
from the outer and goes, towards more power to
right.
get solved. Yeah.
So, and the book makes it beautiful point here that almost every single issue gets resolved at the level of the 108 souls.
Yeah. Right at that inner circle. It almost never has to reach the creator himself. The
Wow.
Supreme Being at the center stays in the perfect stillness, while this magnificent administration handles creation level by level. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's like the most perfectly delegated organization imaginable. Like the
Mhm.
CEO never gets disturbed
Yes,
because
we
the
can see.
system actually works, the process
Yes,
actually work,
yes, yes, yeah.
hierarchy works.
Yeah, yes. The best run office in all of existence, at the same blueprint. The security layers, the Shaktis, the escalation system repeats identically across all 17 universes, the levels of universes from G1 through G17.
Wow.
Mhm.
So let's move further. So now not every floor is equal. So there is one that's a special to us about G2. Bapuji mentioned that G2 is a
Yeah.
special one. So
Yeah,
what
the
is all
special
about,
G2
Manaji?
and the wheel of the time. Yes, here Bapuji talks about. The
Okay.
great universe G2 sits
Hmm.
at very center point of our entire multiverse.
Okay.
Everything in our multiverse literally revolves around it. pulled by
Yeah.
the gravity of the supreme light at its core. Yeah.
And there is a this incredible detail, a cosmic intelligence operation.
Yes. So, a creator of the 21st generation, eons ago, long time ago, a creator of the 21st generation, we can say the 21 PD, the
Okay.
ladder 21,
Hmm.
sent an incorporeal form of himself into our G2 multiverse. And his mission, ordered by the Behad Prime Minister, we can call the Minister of the Infinite, to gather all the information about our fallen multiverse.
Wow, sounds
Mhm.
so amazing. And he
Yes.
didn't do it alone? Did he do it alone?
More than, we can say, 20 million goddesses or the powerful, Shaktis were dispatched,
Hmm.
fanning out from G2 down to G1, then into the universes, that into the galaxies, collecting data and reporting it all the way back up the chain.
So
They
it's
wanted
like
to
a,
know
on a
what happened.
mission.
Yeah, yes, yeah. What
Yes.
happened, why this multiverse is falling. Yeah.
What is the like a
Hmm.
root cause analysis, what we do
Yes,
in
yes,
organization, right? So, like
yes.
a surveillance system spanning a multiverse because ours is the one that failed. So, the higher dimensions are watching and gathering and understanding what went wrong.
Hmm. And that brings us to the dimension that breaks the human brain completely, the time.
Oh.
Hmm.
So, you mean to say the Kal Chakra, which is mentioned like the wheel of the time?
Wheel of the time. Every dimension of creation has its own wheel of time.
Right.
And the higher you go, the wider that wheel spins. The
Mhm.
gap between creation and dissolution is shortest in the solar system,
Right.
and it gets longer and longer as you rise. So a galaxy's time cycle dwarfs a solar system's. A universe dwarfs the galaxies, and so on, up to through the G1, G2, G3, so on. Yeah.
So, for example, if I'm in the solar system, but if I go to the galaxy, so I can skip the time cycle of the solar system because I'm in the
Yes.
galaxy.
Yes. Yes.
And then
Mhm.
the book gives the image again that I can't forget.
Yeah. So compared to the scale of time in these great universes, the entire time of Earth is less than a mustard seed standing in front of a giant mountain.
So everything we call history, every empire, every civilization, your whole life and mine, a single mustard seed of a mountain.
Yes, yes. And the next interesting topic is nothing is permanent.
Ah,
And here
okay.
is the truth that ties the whole chapter together, Chetnaji, with
Hmm.
all this grandeur, 17 universes, 330 million goddesses, oceans of supreme light. None of it is permanent.
None of it?
Yes. Not one bit. From the smallest solar system all the way up through G17, all the way
Mm.
up to the multiverse itself. Everything moves through endless cycles of creation and dissolution. Nothing has a permanent lifespan. The wheel turns for everything.
Wow. So even the great, great universe is born, and one day it is going to dissolve.
Yes, born and dissolved again and again. The only thing that does not enter that cycle is the incorporeal supreme being at the very center of it all. Yeah.
Okay, so
But
Monaji,
everything around, yes, yeah, is
it will dissolve. Okay.
yes.
So Monaji, let's bring this home because a chapter this vast could leave something feeling tiny, insignificant.
Yeah, and it could. If you read it as a measurement, but Papuji
Mhm.
is not measuring you out of the picture. He's
Mhm.
measuring the ego out of the picture. When you
Right.
truly feel that our whole universe is one grain of his sand on an endless beach, your
Mhm.
fears get a little smaller. Your worries get a little smaller. Your sense of me and my problems get very little in comparison
Wow.
to this vast, yeah, system.
So, and something else gets bigger.
Yeah. So, wonder, humility, and a
Right.
strange, deep peace. Because here is the last line of this chapter that I will leave everyone with, and it is the whole point.
Divinity starts from that point where the human mind stops working and when
Yes,
the mind surrender to the supreme power.
supreme power. The 17th universes,
Universes.
a hundred celestial degree, infinite multiverses, the human mind cannot hold it. And the moment it
Mm.
admits that, the moment it stops and bows, that is where the real journey begins. So
Wow, so
wonderful.
wonderful. So tonight, go outside, look up, and remember you are not looking at the universe.
You are looking at one grain of sand on a beach that never ends. Yeah.
Wow. And this
Mhm.
has been life in the multiverse.
Yeah. Until next time,
Thank
keep looking up. Thank you so
Yes.
much. If you have any
Thank you so
question,
much.
please feel free to email us and we will get back with our next chapter 13 from Life in Multiverse book. Have a wonderful
Param
day.
Shanti.
See you
Have a
tomorrow.
wonderful
Param
day. Param
Shanti,
Shanti.
supreme peace, supreme peace.
Supreme peace.